Hey everyone, this is Brian from Provision Studios. Today I'm making a video all about the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. Um, Today I was able to get the camera onto the Zhiyun Crane gimbal, and I had it mounted with my Rokinon uh, 12mm Cine Lens. And I was able to get some really good footage with it. I'm really liking that lens. In fact, that's the lens I'm shooting with now. But I'm really liking that lens outdoor. I don't have to put an ND filter like I do on the Lumix 25mm. Um, at least I should say I haven't had to put an ND filter on it. I'm able to increase uh, my aperture or decrease, however you want to look at it, decrease it to like an f8, an f11 in that range, and get my exposure like right in the sweet spot, and be able to get a decent shot that way. Now, obviously, I would if I want to get a wider aperture, I would have to use uh, an ND filter in that regard or in that situation. But the way I've used it today, I just getting the aperture set to where I could get the exposure good was good enough. So I did use an F100 or F100. I did use my ISO at 100, so um, that kind of was where I was able to get um, everything set on that camera for that. So again, uh, the idea behind it is I'm trying to get as small and as light of a rig as I could with this camera on the Zhiyun Crane gimbal so that it would fit on here and not be too much weight on the gimbal. Now, I will say, although I'm able to get it on here and use it, I do believe that it is a little too heavy for this gimbal. Um, I probably could go and get a Ronin S and get this mounted on there, and that would be a more appropriate type of gimbal for this setup. But again, I don't own one. I do own a Zhiyun Crane, and I didn't want to go and spend any more money at the moment on gimbals if I didn't have to, especially because I have I have a Zhiyun Crane 3S right here that I could use with this camera and be good to go. Now, that is a much bigger gimbal. It has a much more weight to it than really what I was trying to use um, on this example, this setting. I was trying to get as light of a rig as I could, but still get that gimbal stabilized footage. So also, what I was able to do using this setup, I was able to take advantage of the camera gyro stabilization that comes with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4Ks when you use it in DaVinci Resolve. So that's a really cool thing where you can literally uh, import your footage under the stabilization in DaVinci Resolve, select camera gyro, and it will analyze your footage and then stabilize it for you based on the metadata that's captured by the camera. So I've showed some examples of that in my previous video, and I'll show that again here in this video so you guys can see what effect that has on your footage. Um, Also, I'm going to make a video on uh, showing the process that I go through on getting a quick B-raw to Rec 709 grade on your footage coming out of camera, so you can start working on your look that you want to achieve with the B-raw footage. I'm sure a lot of you have systems that you use, a style or a workflow that you use. I'm just going to share mine. It's real simple. You're setting up your shot based on how you've captured it in camera, and you're preparing it to be in that Rec 709 space that then allows you to throw on a LUT or do some post editing to get the color the way you want, or get a look that you're trying to get across an entire shot. So um, I'll make that video here soon. Uh, that's going to do it for this video. I just want to say again that the footage I'm getting right now, especially with this Rokinon lens outside with the gimbal, is really making me want to push further, push ahead, make more content, get better at what I'm doing, and that's always the purpose of technology when we add it. You don't want to feel like you're forced to do something. You want to feel like the technology is a conduit for creativity. And that's exactly what is happening with me right now with these Blackmagic Pocket Cinema cameras and the lenses that I've purchased so far. So again, that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. You can always email me at bbuck822@gmail.com. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until the next video, I hope you guys go out there and make some great video content. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.